Good evening. Today we are going to discuss about tissue culture and somatic hybridization. What's meant by tissue culture? What's meant by somatic hybridization, sir? Tissue culture, culturing of a tissue. Culturing of a tissue in the aseptic condition. That's called tissue culture. So the tissue culture, mainly the principle involved of a tissue culture is totipotency. What's meant by totipotency? A cell or a plant part having ability to produce a whole plant. A cell or a cell or a plant part, small plant part having ability to produce whole plant. That's called totipotency. Principle of tissue culture is a totipotency. Totipotency. So then tissue culture, so what is the purpose? Large number of plants are produced. Large number. So there are tissue culture, large number of plants produced within short period. That's nothing but micropropagation also. Micropropagation. So according to textbook somewhat okay, but NEET level there are 8 steps are there in tissue culture. Briefly I am explaining, just you concentrate. Preparation of the medium, first one. Second step, sterilize the nutrient media. Third one, preparation of explant. Sterilize the explant. Inoculation of explant into the sterilized medium. Incubation. Morphogenesis. Hardening. These are the important process, important steps. First one, preparation of nutrient medium. So for example, when sow the seed in the soil, they develop into plant and trees. That is common thing. Kaiku, the soil consists of much nutrients. They same to same. What are the requirements of nutrients that will be artificially provided here? That is artificial medium. Preparation of nutrient medium. I mean sucrose. These are all will be added. Appropriate proportions. Then pH level also need to be adjusted for growing of these plants. After preparation medium, then poured into the conical flask and test tubes. This is nothing but having nutrient medium. So nutrient medium means automatically microorganisms are came to attack. So then to deactivate microorganism, to sterilize the medium need to be sterilized. So then medium and other equipment and other glasses or all those things sterilized in autoclave at 121 degrees centigrade for 15 lbs pressure for 15 minutes. Sterilize the medium at which instrument? Autoclave. Sterilize the medium and other glass rods and other equipment required for tissue culture. In which instrument? Autoclave. At what condition? 121 degrees centigrade, 15 lbs pressure for 15 minutes. After sterilization, then preparation of explant. What is meant by explant? Any part of plant. Any pot of plant which is used in tissue culture for growing of the new plant. That is called explant. Stem axis, root axis, leaf axis used as explant. Where plant is outside, then when plant pots were taken from the outside, it having also microorganisms. So that microorganism also need to be inactivate in the explant. Sterilize the explant. What is to be done here? So then explant is sterilized with the mercury chloride. Then sodium hypochlorite. Automatically explants also sterilized. Next, inoculation of explant. Whatever you have taken the explant, that will be inoculated in the medium. In test tube, exactly. Inoculated in the medium, in the test tube. In a aseptic condition. That aseptic condition provided in one chamber, that is a laminar airflow chamber. Laminar airflow chamber. Inoculation of explant in the medium takes place in which chamber? Laminar airflow chamber. 24 hours are aseptic conditions. Laminar airflow chamber. And leave this material for incubation. Keep this one for 48 hours or 3 to 4 days. After then, in the medium, in the test tube, after inoculation, after incubation, undifferentiated mass of tissue is formed. Undifferentiated mass of tissue. That's called callus. Undifferentiated mass of tissue means no differentiation of root, no differentiation of stem. That's called callus. Only little bit, a small amount of tissue is formed. No root to no stem. That's called callus. Then morphogenesis. What's meant by morphogenesis? For development of root, for development of stem, growth hormones will be added here. What are growth hormones? Auxins and cytokinins. When growth hormones are added, roots and stems are formed. When more auxins are added when compared to cytokinins, root formation. That's called rhizogenesis. Rhizogenesis means what, sir? When more amount of auxins are added when compared to cytokinin, root is initiated first. That is rhizogenesis. When more amount of cytokinins are added than compared to auxins, then stem is initiated. Stem is growing, shoot formation. That's called calogenesis. Rhizogenesis is a root formation. Calogenesis is a shoot formation. After the formation of these things, then the plantlet is transferred into potted plant. Exported to outside condition, environmental conditions. Proper irrigation methods. Everything will be checked. After checking, that is nothing but hardening. Expose it to outer environment. Then it will be succeeded. It will be growing nicely. Then it is shipped to market, released into the market. That's nothing but tissue culture. Tissue culture. So you just look at on the screen. According to textbook, what points are there, I'm going to explain. It's help to you. Yeah, you just look at on the screen, tissue culture. I told that tissue culture means a growing plant cells or tissues or organs in sterile culture medium under controlled aseptic condition is called tissue culture. Define tissue culture. Applications of tissue culture. Questions. So definition of tissue culture means growing plant cells or tissues or organs in sterile medium under controlled aseptic condition is called tissue culture. The involvement of the principle of tissue culture, totipotency. The ability to generate whole plant from any cell or explant is called totipotency. Just now I said explant. Any part of the plant that is grown in the test tube under sterile nutrient media is called explant. So I told now there is a different steps. Preparation of the medium. The nutrient medium must provide a carbon source such as a sucrose, inorganic salts, vitamins, amino acids and growth regulators like auxins and cytokinins. These are all will be added in nutrient medium and it can control the pH also. Then after preparation of medium that poured into the conical flask, you just look at on the screen right side. Then it is closed with a cotton for proper aeration also, exchange of gases. Then inoculation, then incubation, then differentiation, colons, differentiation, morphogenesis, root and stem formation, then transfer into plantlet. Then what are the applications are? Large number of plants are produced very short time through tissue culture called micropropagation. Even one more question, define micropropagation. Large number of plants or thousands of plants are produced in very short time through tissue culture is called micropropagation. These plants will be genetically identical. What the plants are produced by micropropagation or tissue culture, they have genetically identical to the original plant. What plant having, what parental plant have characters having, the same characters present in offsprings also. That's called somoclones. Somoclones are produced by which technique? Micropropagation. For example, tomato, banana, apple, these are produced by micropropagation. Can you give some example for the produced by micropropagation? Tomato, banana and apple. Sometimes define tissue culture and applications of tissue culture. Define tissue culture means it is a technique growing of plants by using cell or tissue or explant in aseptic condition, controlled aseptic condition called tissue culture. So applications of tissue culture, thousands of plants are produced within short period. Tissue culture. Then tissue culture are also used for recovering healthy plants from diseased plants. Virus-free plants are produced by tissue culture. How virus-free plants are? By using shoot apical meristem. Shoot apical meristem. Axillary bud or shoot apical meristems are used to producing virus-free plants. Meristem cultures are using here. How are meristem cultures? For example, meristem cells fastly divide when compared to virus. So that's why the meristems are culturing in tissue culture. The plants are produced in large number. Of course, if there virus there, when compared to virus, meristem is fastly growing compared to that virus. So that's why by using meristem culture in tissue culture, virus-free plants are produced. Virus-free plants are produced by shoot apical meristem or meristem culture. Example for that, banana, sugarcane and potato extra. Banana, sugarcane, potato, etc. Somatic hybridization. This is also a very important topic. Somatic hybridization. It is the fusion of protoplasts from two different varieties of plants. Fusion of two protoplasts. Fusion different varieties of plants with the desirable characters and to get the hybrid protoplast. So means totally different species. Fusion of two protoplast. Protoplast means what, sir? Except a cell wall, remaining material present in the cell, that is called protoplast. If the two plant cells are taken, for example, potato one plant, tomato one plant, two cells of these plants are taken. The two cells having cell wall, because they are plant cell. The cell wall is removed by cellulase and pectinase enzyme. Cellulase and pectinase enzymes are used to remove the cell wall. After removing cell wall, the material of the cell is called protoplast. After getting of this protoplast, then the fusion of protoplast, it can done by polyethylene glycol, PEG, polyethylene glycol, or in electric field. Then nuclear fusion, protoplasm fusion. Then it having producing somatic hybrids. So then fusion of two protoplasts in electric field or in a PEG, polyethylene glycol medium, then to get the somatic hybrid. The somatic hybrid having two plant cell desirable character, not only. Even potato, tomato we are saying now. Potato characters also present, tomato characters also present. Potato present, tomato present. So then potato plus tomato is nothing but pomato. Potato plus tomato is nothing but pomato. New variety which is produced by somatic hybridization. Can you give some example of somatic hybridization? Pomato. Potato plus tomato, pomato. Protoplast of tomato, protoplast of potato, fusion then form pomato. This hybrid plant has the characteristics of tomato and potato, both are present. It has no all desired characters for its commercial utilization. Somatic hybridization. Somoclones are produced by micropropagation. Somatic hybrids are produced by somatic hybridization. Just now we are discussed about the tissue culture and somatic hybridization. Somoclones are produced by micropropagation. They are genetically identical with the parent. Somatic hybrids are produced by somatic hybridization. Somatic hybrid, that is totally different. So micropropagation is nothing but It's not sexual, it's a vegetative type of propagation. So in reproduction in organism also, the type of questions are came. Micropropagation is nothing but vegetative type of propagation. Kaiku using explants here. Using explant. Somatic hybridization produce somatic hybrids. Fusion of two protoplasts. Somatic hybrids. Potato plus tomato. Bomato. Brinjal plus tomato. Bomato. So such type of questions may chance to ask here. Even theory, tissue culture, define tissue culture and write the applications of tissue culture. Briefly write about somatic hybridization. Somatic hybrids are produced by which process? Somatic hybridization. What is the chemical used in a fusion of two protoplasts in somatic hybridization? Polyethylene glycol. What enzymes are used to remove cell wall for fusion of protoplasm? Cellulose and pectinase enzyme. These are the important concepts. Define explant also. Define micropropagation. Applications of tissue culture. Shoot apical meristem culture to produce virus-free plants. Example for virus-free plants produced by tissue culture. Sugarcane, banana. So such type of questions may chance to ask here. This is the lesson. If you have any doubt, you chance to ask. Thank you.